The Manchester United series is back underway. Today we are facing Inter in the Champions League in a clash of titans. Another clash of titans will be the affair with Liverpool also at Old Trafford before travelling to Fulham, to Villarreal and then hosting Manchester City at the end of November. Of course, this season the goal is to win the UEFA Champions League, and so far we are on the right track. After 3 games played in the league phase on 7 points in first place. But just look at how tight the league phase is. 7 points for 8 teams and then 6 points for 3 teams. 5 points for another 5 teams. So if you lose one game, you could drop from first to, I don't know, maybe 10th. Inter, our next opponent, are actually all the way down in 27th. Only 2 points so far, so they are under pressure. We should use the advantage, the pressure to our advantage, as we are facing them, Inter Milan, at Old Trafford in the first game of the episode. We haven't conceded for like a month or so, and maybe we could concede here already, and we do! 7 minutes in, En-Nesyri with the first goal for Inter, and our streak of clean sheets is over. Here's Garnacho, Hojlund, can we respond right away? Bellingham goes through, Jude Bellingham puts it wide. Garnacho looking for Bellingham. This is Nuno Mendes, this is slick play. Mendes equalizes in the 24th minute. Well done, well played, good gameplay here. As here goes Hakimi against his former team, of course. Now Kubo deflected. A bit of luck for Buchanan, the Canadian, going down that right side. Buchanan crossing the ball inside. Hakimi wins the header, although Miley still in possession. Good save, Costa. Zielinski on the corner. Mendes cuts it out. Not entirely though, and Costa needs to make another save. Next corner. Inter have been real dangerous. This time they take it short. Now Fratesi. Same outcome. Costa is a wall. Not feeling comfortable with all these chances Inter getting. Now Di Marco it is, going inside, Di Marco turning Kubo, and now it's a penalty. I don't believe it. Kubo brings down Di Marco, I wanted to say. Take, the offender, and now it's a penalty with Lautaro Martinez chipping the keeper and making it 2-1 to Inter. Here's En-Nesyri, him and Martinez are real dangerous up top. And En-Nesyri again for Miley. Good save again for Costa. Here's Kubo, who's also on the yellow card. Now sending away Bellingham. Bellingham sees the open space for Hojlund. Hojlund could equalize, and he hits the post. This is Bellingham. Bellingham looking to feed Hojlund. This is Rasmus. Hojlund. This time he scores. 2-2. Finally we score again. I want to make a few changes. Kerkez coming on, a few quite tired people. Amat for Kubo, who is on a yellow, and Menu for Neves, as well as, let's say, Ignacio for Martinez, with De Ligt being the captain. Here is Menu now, with Bellingham, looking for Amad, a lot of space, way too much space, for Amad Diallo! Now Menu into Garnacho. This is Hojlund, running onto the net and scoring! Another goal by Hojlund. He's so clutch, so effective in front of goal. It's unbelievable. The home support has been absolutely fabulous. Would be nice for them to see us win as De Ligt steps in at the right time, and even Ugarte does the same. Bellingham maybe looking to unleash Hojlund one last time. This is Hojlund. No, not this time. And that should be business done and dusted as we win the 3 points at home against the Italian giants Inter Milan. Ahmad comes into the team against Liverpool, but otherwise it's the exact same starting 11 then in the Champions League. Garnacho looking to unleash Hojlund already. Now Ahmad in front of goal, makes it 1-0. 3 minutes in, we take the lead unexpectedly early against flabbergasted Reds. And now Neves could send Bellingham away, who sends Hojlund onto his bike. This is Rasmus Hojlund going to score the second, but once again he hits the post. He's hit the post so many times, my God. Here come Liverpool through Jota. Jota chips Costa and makes it 1-1. It cannot go that easily. Jota just runs through our defense and makes it 1-1. We look to respond. No problem. Nothing happened so far. Mendes. Bellingham! Goal of the season contender. What a goal by Jude Bellingham. That is how you announce yourself as the star player of a team in such a big game. Look at the cross by Mendes. Usually we don't score from there, but what a scorpion. No, what's that? Not a scorpion kick. It's like a side kick. I don't know. You guys in the comments could tell me. Cutting through Liverpool with Bellingham sending Diallo away just before half-time. Hojlund, great save, Mamardashvili. It's Bellingham into Garnacho. This is Alejandro Garnacho going forward. Looking for options. Garnacho still. Garnacho on the rebound. Scores. That is one of his first goals of the season, but it's a very vital one. Gordon into Jota. Jota once again trying to keep us. Oh, he scored. 3-2. 75 minutes. Once again, Liverpool trying to get back into the game. We are making 3 substitutions. Kerkez, Bino Gittens and Kubo all come on. Now here is Bino Gittens. With a lot of space, you have to say. That's why I brought him on. Up against Trent, who is still playing at Liverpool in this save. Now looking for Hojlund. Gets cut out. Now Kubo into Hakimi. Somehow Mamardashvili keeps this out. And that should about be the game. Done and dusted it is. We win at home at Old Trafford. We defend our fortress. Differently than last season where we, I think, lost to Liverpool, if I'm not mistaken. With a bit of a rotational side, we are facing Fulham at Craven Cottage. The likes of Bellingham, Garnacho, Costa are still in, but most of the others are from the second team, also Kubo in there. We got awarded a penalty kick in the 12th minute. It is Jude Bellingham to take. He's got high penalty taking, but he still misses. Can we still recover from that penalty miss? Garnacho sending away Xerxes, who is strong enough to hold off the defender and score. 1-0, 24 minutes in. The penalty miss doesn't do anything to us. Bellingham could now redeem himself if he is to whip this up and over the wall. And he does so, but yeah, it wasn't a great free kick. Another chance maybe for us to do something here. With the outside of the foot, a very strong outside the foot of Bellingham. And it's actually still in play. Neves. And still Milos Kerkez on the ball. Milos Kerkez going through. Playing in Garnacho. Playing in Xerxes, who can't get the shot off. That's the game done and dusted. 1-0 win. We are back to the 1-0 wins. Next up in the Champions League at the Estadio de la Ceramica, we are facing Villarreal with our strongest starting 11. Villarreal starting off quite strong here with Mikau Tatse going for it and scoring the first goal. 4 minutes in, Villarreal take the lead through Mikau Tatse, who does the greedy on us. Here's Garnacho looking for Hojlund. Again, Garnacho still on the ball. Dribbling past the player, now finding Rasmus Hojlund, who can't get the shot off. Another ball looking for Hojlund. This is Bellingham. Looking back for Hojlund over the top, 1-1. Rasmus with the equalizer. His connection with Bellingham is incredible. Even got a penalty in the 63rd minute. I'm gonna let Hojlund take this as Bellingham has missed 2 already and Hojlund doesn't miss. 64 minutes in, 2-1 to Man United. And now here goes Amad Diallo up against the defender. And that's the game done and dusted. We've turned it around at the Estadio de la Ceramica. We are the winners. With the likes of Bino Gittens and Mainu as well as Amad, we are going into the derby. The Manchester derby at Old Trafford with Manchester City. Bellingham, nice interception now, looking for Hojlund. This is Rasmus Hojlund! He scores every single game, basically. Rasmus, 1-0, 11 minutes in. Now a corner kick, Phil Foden. De Ligt heads it out and Binoy Gittens is on his bike again. This is Binoy Gittens. Binoy Gittens, come on man. You have the speed, he could do it all by himself. Binoy Gittens! He's run the length of the field and he's done it in the end. 20 minutes in, such a powerful runner. Grealish has come off for Doku. Is that the reaction to being 2-0 down? I don't know. As now, somebody is on the ground for us. I don't know who it is. City still continue playing. Somebody is injured, I'm sure about it. As here is De Ligt now. Going forward, already elapsed the time. But still, Hojlund could make it 3 and he does. Hojlund 3-0. Somebody is injured, I don't know who it is. It isn't for sure Bellingham, it's not Mendes either. It's somebody in the... maybe it is Mainu, I'm not so sure. But it is 3-0. It is actually Bino Gittens who is injured. So we have to bring on... I want to bring on Fati actually, want to give him some game time. But that is unlucky for Bino Gittens, the new signing of this season. Of course, he's also scored in this game, apart from Hojlund. But here is his replacement, Ansu Fati. Fati! Already one second in. 1 second in. Actually, it is 3 minutes. But with his first touches, he goes inside and dribbles past everyone. That's what we thought Ansu Fati could become. Yes, Fati. Ansu Fati again. Past his defender. Now looking for Rasmus Hojlund, who makes it 5-0. Manchester United absolutely tear Manchester City apart. We show who's boss in this big city. We've actually brought on a few players like Verbeer and Inacio and even Garnacho and Kerkez. Reece James finding the opening for Nunes, who misses from there. They can't even get a consolation. Fati looking back for Bellingham. This is Jude Bellingham. Great tackle on Hojlund again. Here's Bellingham. Jude's going forward, looking for Fati. We aren't done. We are not done. Fati looking for Jude Bellingham. No, he puts it wide. Great tackle by Bellingham, who still goes. Still looking for that 6th goal. And he scores it now. He celebrates with the fans even. This is a special goal. We have done it. 6-0 against Manchester City is an absolute magnificent result. Even 5-0, but 6-0 is even better. Man City have given Man United so many tonkings over the years, so they deserve such a tonking for once, at least. Even we have received some tonkings from them. But today it is our time to give Manchester City, the noisy neighbours, a big old whoop. And we win this game by 6-0. The first set goes to Man United. A clean set. We've now scored 6 goals for the second time in a big game. 6 goals against Real Madrid back in September in the Champions League. And now 6 goals against Manchester City in the Premier League. We've actually walked away with the league already. We are on 34 points, 6 ahead of Arsenal and Manchester City. Somehow Arsenal have fallen off, as they always do. But already quite early on, with 3 losses after 13 games. We are looking at Spurs in 13th position. Southampton, Ipswich, Burnley in the last 3. And Man City and Arsenal are our biggest competitors, along with Liverpool. Wolves even in 5th. In the next episode, we are facing the same Wolves in the first game of the episode, along with a whole host of other games in both the league and the Champions League. Even in the Carabao Cup on the 14th, we are facing Newcastle at home. But yes, that is for next time. For now, I'm saying goodbye. Until then.